Oh my god, why is Nick Wilde on there? Don't do that to my boy! Well, he's gonna kick fucking King Julian's ass. Yeah, but the genie is the fucking genie.
He's able to fly and poof whatever he wants into existence. And while it's clearly stated that while he has a master, he cannot kill anybody, the genie was freed at the end of the movie, so he can kill whoever he wants. So who do you think is
the genie don't give a shit no more? The genie could fucking snap his fucking fingers and destroy half the universe.
I'm inevitable. Sorry, I have to say it like Dream.
I'm inevitable. I am inevitable.
Why do you
I'm inevitable.
Dream said that like he's drunk.
Because I am drunk.
I am inevitable. Dream, you better not be. I'm just kidding. I don't give a shit what you're doing. Oh, Dream, are you streaming?
Yeah,
I know you will. Oh shit! Like I knew you were going to be going again. I just didn't know if you were live again.
I am, yeah.
Oh dang it! Fuck! Every time I want to say something illegal. Make that a quote, Zambi 2021. Dream, are you streaming? Yeah. Zambi. Damn it, why is it every time I want to say something illegal?
Hey, man.
So how's the project going, Zambi, by the way?
So far terrible because I haven't been working on it.
Oh.
And that's because for the past few days I've been going to school I've been super fucking depressed. Yeah. It's been shit. Sorry. I just thought it'd be funny if I mimicked you. I don't know why. What about fuck, let's think about more shit to talk about.
Nice.
Nice cock. Wow. Can't believe that's instantly what we went to.
Bless you.
Curse you.
I didn't even sneeze.
That's the point. I don't know what I've been told!
Alaskan pussy is really cold.
This song is getting really old! Say it, hut!
Hold on a minute. All the clues pointed to you. Under the pressure. Thought I was going crazy.
We will rock you.
Nobody asked.
We will rock you.
Nobody asked.
We will rock you.
Literally 0 people even asked you.
Kicking John Cena's ass all over the place. I wanna be the very best that no one ever was.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, hold up. JFK from fucking, Clone High.
Wait, what's his famous line? Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys!
Nothing ever bad happens to the Kennedys! What? That one. Hey,
In my-
get off
in
my
my-
dinghy. No, not you.
In my pool. And when I mean pool, I mean tub.
Honk. That sounds like the vulnerable knock of a teenage girl. You're wet. Allow me to dry you off. With my pants! I would, like a party platter.
That's actually how JFK talked too. He talked weird like that. He didn't talk exactly like it would. That's like an exaggeration, but that is kind of how he talked.
Time
But
in the world. Do not stand still. That's how we talked.
Exactly. He's like
his
we
Michigan
Americans.
accent.
Yeah,
My
we
fellow
Americans. Yeah. But they definitely just.
You gotta accentuate those A's, my guy.
Yo, my guy, did I ask?
Yo, my guy, I'm just telling you. Sound like JFK.
Yo, my guy.
I got the tips!
Yo, my guy, I just ran
Tips
over.
for dicks! Dicks with chicks?
Dick?
That's how it be nowadays.
Maybe we should have recorded Beyond Idiot. Maybe I am funny.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe I am funny.
I mean, we could leave. No, I'm joking.
we could leave. No, we gotta have Dream.
What?
God.
Dream's irrelevant.
No, he's not.
He has more subscribers.
Okay, I want more. Not only am I sad, my Game Boy's dead. Oh, I got like fucking Black Ops 1 JFK quotes. Do you remember those?
Oh God.
Black Ops 1 JFK was just fucking awesome, dude. He was such a memer. Oh, say, can you see?
Kaboom!
You almost shot him.
Huh? Oh,
I
yeah.
said, remember when you almost shot him?
Remember when you did shoot him?
Maybe.
You did shoot him. It's part of the Black Ops storyline.
Yeah, canonically Mason kills JFK.
It doesn't show it, but it
but it's heavily implied.
Yeah, it is. It's brought up. It's brought up.
So
that Mason killed the president.
Yeah, they're probably saying the two gunman theory then, that there was two of them. Cause,
no, it was in the White House.
Well,
it was just Mason.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, it was just Mason, but it was in the White House. It was.
Yeah, it was in the White House. Yeah.
No, it wasn't. It was on the grassy knoll.
When he shot.
Okay.
When he shot Kennedy.
Shot JFK. Yeah.
Look it up.
Because remember, because it has Kennedy stepping out of the plane. Remember, in Texas, and then it shows Mason in the crowd, implying that Mason went to Dallas to shoot Kennedy.
Yeah. So.
And Oswald was just the cover up.
Or they both shot him, which then is the two gunman theory, which then there was two of them.
Yeah.
Why do I remember it being in the White House?
Because there's a cutscene where you almost shoot him in the White House when Mason's going crazy and he picks up the gun from the table.
Well, he doesn't actually. Yeah, it's like an hallucination of him.
Yeah.
It's like subconscious telling him to, but he doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're remembering that cutscene, Dream.
Okay.
That's exact. Because that wasn't even in that White House. That was in the fucking Pentagon.
Oh yeah, the Pentagon. Yeah.
Yeah, DEFCON 5.
Shit, I don't know. Black Ops is garbage, dude. No wonder why I can't.
Black Ops 1 was fucking awesome.
It's the best Call of Duty game.
Okay, Beta, you're
at least in terms of its story.
Yeah. Okay.
Bro, fuck you. You didn't like your last Airbender, and that was like a 10 out of 10 for fucking TV.
Modern Warfare 2 is the banger, dude.
I'm sure it is, but I just like the fucking conspiracy shit that Black Ops 1 had. Because you're like, oh fuck, Reznov, was it fucking real?
That's one thing that's cool, though.
He just died of Vorkuta.
Yeah,
That's one thing
But that
Treyarch
entire
does well,
game-
though.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like
Yeah,
with
that-
Infinity War...
Oh, you
Like, I
just
feel
felt
like-
like you were going fucking insane playing that game. Unlike Black Ops 3, where you
And
actually
then-
just went insane, wanted to shoot yourself.
And then when you're climbing
wait.
through the sewer tunnels, oh my...
And then, you know...
Remember that
and then
shit?
Which one?
The sewer tunnels, when you're crawling
Black
through
Ops
them...
1?
Yeah, and then there would be like a...
Oh.
You would turn the corner and Reznov would be right there.
Yeah, he's right there,
And then-
which doesn't make any sense, but like, you're like,
Yeah,
oh
it's-
fuck yeah, Reznov!
It's so cool because the game gives you hints the entire time. When you're in that
Yeah, that
huge
it's not
tunnel,
real.
yeah, and you're talking to Reznov, the dude in front of you was like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" And
Yeah.
when you meet him with Woods and Hudson around, or Woods and Bowman, I forgot which one. He introduces himself and everything, and Woods is just like, "Mason, where the fuck you been?"
Yeah.
I was gonna say they never address Reznov as like they never address him besides Mason.
Yeah, because he's been fucking dead, and Mason's been hallucinating him. Which was just a fucking awesome plot twist. That was like Sheik being Zelda. It was just
Wait.
a fucking awesome plot twist.
I just
Wait, Sheik
realized...
was Zelda?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I just realized something, dog. Oh my...
Huh.
Modern Warfare, the new one, is in the same universe as Black Ops. Now.
You mean, it could be, yeah,
No.
because of Cold
No,
War.
they physically
No, it
came
is
out.
now.
It is now. They physically came out and said they're both part of the same universe.
Which
Yeah.
doesn't fucking make any sense.
It
So-
doesn't. No.
So
Because
that-
if we're talking, sorry to keep cutting you off, Dream. If we're talking
It's all
about
good.
Cold War, there's a mission where flipping
You mean-
the dude from COD 4, the main dude from COD 4,
Yeah,
is the
the
KO,
guy.
is in the
Yeah,
mission.
the guy. You shoot off his arm in COD 4, but
Yeah.
in this
So-
universe, it didn't happen yet. Wait, it did happen in the.
Or maybe it's a prequel, or maybe
Oh,
it's
yeah,
like, or maybe
But
it's
that
like
means
Black
they-
Ops 1.
But
that
that
means, like,
fucking
what?
means...
Yeah, so basically, if Cold War is not like, you know, COD 4 didn't happen, if COD 4 did happen, that means that the thing is Black Ops, Cold War, then
No.
COD 4.
Yeah,
Cold War's first, because it's set in the... Oh, I was like... Because I was like,
But
Cold
no,
War's
it-
set in the 80s.
it goes.
No, Cold.
It goes
Cold-
World
Cold
at War, Black
Oh, yeah,
Ops
true.
1.
True,
It
true.
goes World at War, Black Ops 1, and then Cold War, and then Modern Warfare 2019.
Oh yeah, because he's retired in Cold War.
Or what about, well, then where does COD, well, I guess if we don't count the
COD
original 3.
Yeah,
Call of
the
Duties, yeah.
because they came out and said it's part of the remake universe instead of the original universe.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if it's the original, though, that gets all muddled up and it kind of doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because Black Ops 1 had a bunch of fucking conspiracy theories that ended up
Yeah.
being true.
But yeah, if we are going by the remake universe, it would probably be World at War, Black Ops, and then Cold War, and then Modern Warfare.
I hate it. Does that
'Cause-
mean fucking Mason still canonically killed the president?
Yes,
That
probably.
that also means Nova 6 was real.
Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
and that's
God.
another thing too. Zombies is a part of the main campaign now. So it's a part of the, if that makes any sense. Instead of it being its own
No.
story,
No.
it's a part of the like full-on story, main story universe now.
Oh, well, yeah, because in Cold War they introduce it, like, as a story beat. Like,
Exactly,
Yeah.
because
happening a
in
story.
there's this map in Warzone, which is after Modern Warfare and Cold War, that there's
Which
a Nova.
means the zombie apocalypse basically almost happened in their real world,
Which
and then somehow in
In-
the 80s they stopped it. It's a really
Which-
weird thing to think about.
there's the Warzone map, Rebirth Island, which one of the places you can, which when you land, one of the places is conveniently called Nova 6 facility.
Oh God.
Yeah, and the new boat landing spot in the Warzone map when you land on it, you can see you have to kill zombies to escape. So that means the boat is carrying zombies on it with Nova 6 gas.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
That's all now.
Which means zombies still exist in the world.
So
maybe not to the same extent, like as it did in the Black Ops storyline, where like they had science and then went to fantasy shit. But,
so
like, they existed.
exactly. So World at War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4. All that
Well, Black Ops 3.
that's all connected to the main story. Think
I
about
wouldn't really count Black Ops 3 as really like a part of anything because it doesn't have Woods and it doesn't have any of the returning characters.
But that's
it's
still
part of
in the same universe, though.
It is.
They mention it.
They bring up Hernan, whatever that guy's name, the evil guy from Black
Menendez,
Ops 2.
that's Black Ops. That's I was gonna
they bring that up.
No, I mean, I count Black Ops 2 as like, you know, to the story, but I just don't get why Black Ops 3 really matters, I guess.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It's dog shit. It doesn't matter. But they still reference it, which means it still exists within that timeline.
Yeah, that's stupid. I was gonna say, like, personally, I would just leave it at Black Ops 2.
But we can't.
And then Black Ops 4 is a prequel to Black Ops 3, but a sequel to Black Ops 2.
There's no story in Black Ops 4.
Yeah, wait, how can we connect Black Ops 4 if it doesn't have a story?
They came out and said it's part of the same Black Ops universe.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because there's references to Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4's like multiplayer maps.
But like in Black Ops 4, you can play as Woods.
Like they I don't know if you knew this, but before they were in the middle of creating the story.
They did the Battle Royale. Yeah, they had a story for it. It was going to be like an open world Call of Duty game. It was going to be really fucking weird. And then they saw how well Battle Royales were doing at the time and then decided to do that instead. They completely scrapped what they had for the story and made it into a Battle Royale.
Some dude I know loves Black Ops 4. He thinks it's the best Call of Duty.
Are you shitting me?
No.
That guy deserves to burn in hell.
Oh,
he also thinks Star Wars Episode 3 is the best Star Wars movie.
Okay, yeah, he's going to hell. I hope he burns.
I hope he burns.
Yeah, he actually likes the prequels. Like, he likes all three of them.
I don't know.
3 is decent. All the others are garbage.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, doo-doo dog water.
Well, because I think what happens whenever you try to build, like, one big, cohesive story, things start getting really muddy. So, like,
True.
you could enjoy the movies as they just are. But when they attempt to explain something that wasn't, like, fully explained in another movie, that's where you get into, a lot of, like, okay, this is not how I envisioned it at all. Okay, this is kind of shit.
It's like Last of Us 2. We all envisioned how Last of Us 2 was supposed to be, and then it came out.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna cap. I actually think that if Lev wasn't a character and we didn't have Abby's whole story, and it was just a revenge story that in the end Ellie had to basically just learn her lesson of getting revenge was stupid, I think the game would have been better.
I still find my point in my review that if there was an option to spare or kill Abby, the ending would have been more impactful. I truly feel that. I feel like forcing us as the player not to kill Abby is a really shitty decision. Because the entire game leads up to it. And then you get to see her point of the story, which would make you want to care for her, as the game so desperately does. So giving you the option to kill or spare Abby, I think, would have made the ending a lot more justifiable. In my opinion. I think that would have been the best. If the story... Because I think I said in that review that if the story had to be what it had to be, with absolutely no changes, I think that one option to kill Abby or to spare her would have saved it. in my opinion. And that's just because I was hoping to kill this bitch the entire fucking game. Because I hated her.
I didn't really mind Abby's character at the end of the game.
Her character's not a problem. It's what she did at the very beginning that I'm still upset by.
I mean, she killed Joel for a good reason.
She killed him, okay, but that doesn't make me any less upset.
Beta. Remember that argument we had in V's stream about how stupid it was? You thought how stupid it was why she killed Joel?
Oh, no, I mean, no. I was saying that, I'm saying, like...
I kind of agree. It is kind of really stupid. Like, justifiably, it's not. But, like, actually carrying it out and fucking killing Joel, I think, was a really stupid idea. Because they would have had a more likely chance of dying trying to kill him than if they just fucking laissez-faire.
Yeah, my main problem with the story was, no, Dream, I wasn't talking about, the argument we had was why Abby's dad had to be a character at all.
Okay, that's my fault then.
Basically, I never got the point of, oh, hey, let's make both the father figures die. I'm like, Abby has a reason to kill Joel. Joel killed her whole, like, fucking bloodline. Like, the Fireflies is, like, her family. Like, that's good enough. Like, they don't need to have her dad in there for the story to make sense. It still makes sense if her dad wasn't a character. That was, like, my... Yeah, like, when that happened, I'm like,
such
why?
a minor part of the story.
Exactly, but still, I'm just like, why? Like, I get it. Oh, you know, both father figures supposed to be, like, this cool connection. I'm like, she has a reason already.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, like, honestly, though, if you think about it, Abby had the entire right to kill Joel. Like...
I don't know if that's a right.
I mean...
I don't think that gives you a right to kill somebody.
No, but it's a good reason to.
I guess but I don't know if it gives them a right to kill somebody.
Yeah, I don't think you can
killed
get
my
a right.
dad, I'm going to kill you.
Yeah, still,
I think I also said in my review that Abby's dad, conveniently being the only doctor you had to kill in the game, was a really lazy and shitty idea.
Yeah, that's why I think Abby's dad being even a character in the first place that mattered is stupid.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I don't know if I also said this in my review, but I've been quoted as saying it many times, that I never thought The Last of Us was a story about Joel and Ellie, and more of a story of two people coming together. It's not like a love story, but it's the relationship between two people. Mm-hmm. That is what I believe the core idea of The Last of Us is. Because the original story wasn't even about Joel and Ellie. It was about a shitty cop and a kid he found.
I feel like Naughty Dog should still make that game, though. I feel like Naughty Dog should still make a game like that. That sounds like a
But it wasn't
cool
supposed to be a game. It was supposed to be like a TV show, I think.
Yeah. Still,
and then
that doesn't sound like a terrible idea.
Yeah, let's make it The Last of Us 3. There you go.
If they make a Last of Us 3, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I think that would be kind of stupid. Honestly,
kill Abby and have Lev go after the murderer.
Unpopular opinion: I actually liked Abby's character by the end of the story. I liked her. I didn't. At the end of the story, I'm like, I mean, if Ellie kills her, but I didn't really. The rating was not going to change for me if Abby died or didn't die.
I like how she has no remorse for killing Joel at all.
I mean, she shouldn't.
I mean, I believe... Well, but I think that's a shitty idea, Beta. I think you're just a shitty person. A person with a conscience would still be like, I did just take somebody's life away. Because if you're a bigger person, you would have just let that shit go.
But she didn't.
But that's the basis of, like, every superhero movie. Remember Spider-Man? Motherfucker killed his uncle, and then motherfucker also said, I forgive you. Because that's the fucking responsibility of it, you know? You shouldn't just do something for pettiness reasons. So, I always took a problem with Abby having no fucking remorse. Just like, she never brings it up ever again.
Well then...
She's just like, yeah, fuck it.
Well then why wouldn't Ellie just leave Abby alone after she killed Joel then?
Because she is a petty character. She is shown to be a petty character. It makes sense. And plus, it's the only motivation for her to leave that town. Look, if Joel never died, what would be the point? You know what I mean? Like, if we're going on this, they could have still wrote in Abby feeling bad. You know, not like feeling completely bad, because obviously she had her reason. And she justified it to herself. That's why she doesn't, you know... But she would still feel like, you know, I feel kind of bad. Because he did kind of, like, have a family and did this, did that. You know, she could have been a bigger person, but didn't because human nature, whatever. Trying to be an Oscar winner when Neil Druckmann really shouldn't be. Not even it's an Oscar winner. I don't know, just trying to fucking, like, try to be that deep kind of shit that just didn't work. Because he's trying to top what he did in The Last of Us 1. But Abby just not feeling anything at all. It's just like, alright, I mean, I don't know, maybe you would have sold me her character just a bit more if she just felt, like, slight remorse. And I also, you know, it goes back to what I said in the review. In a vacuum, her character's fine. Ignoring what she did to Joel, her character's perfectly fine. There's really... I mean, there's flaws, yeah, but, like, that's just every character in general. I'm talking about just, like, from a standpoint. Like, if you're looking at it, it's like, yeah, the story is fine. The story with her and Lev, that's a Last of Us story. That is The Last of Us. But, I don't know. Because she just never brought it up again. I'm just like, wow, you're really a psychotic bitch, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a hard disagree on that one, but you can think how you feel on that one.
I was like, I do not feel bad about throwing you off buildings. I always thought it... Ugh. Yeah. I actually killed her so many times. Like, during the fight with Abby, I would literally just let myself die.
Okay. I will say, though, that when you were Abby and you had to fight Ellie, that fight was so bullshit. Ellie was so strong for, like... She was so fast. I get she's supposed to be strong, but that girl can literally crawl and run as fast as I can run as the character. Like, I thought that fight was so dumb. But
she's actually that good, though.
Yeah, but, like, it makes the whole... Yeah, but it makes the whole fight annoying.
Not really. That's just, you know... maybe I didn't find it annoying because I was like, yeah, kill me! Please, for the love of God, kill me! I do not want to live anymore. Just murder me. Not because of me as the character, but I really just didn't like Abby. And I just really wished Ellie would have just fucking killed her. I'm like, if there was an optional ending where I could just kill Abby and be fine, would have totally did it. Would have sat the game down right there.
Abby was originally supposed to die. That was the original ending.
I would have been so okay with that. I do not agree with sending Laura Bailey death threats, though.
No, that is stupid.
Also, the face model.
Because her as a character, you know, like her as a voice actor, that's fine. You know, that's her deal. It's not her fault.
It's not her fault that a game could be bad.
Yeah, it's not her fault that she did a shitty thing and the internet reacted to said shitty thing, and then had to be an obnoxiously lovable character by the end of the game. Otherwise, you wouldn't care. Because if she was just a dick the entire game, then you wouldn't like her.
Also, I will say, though, the one thing about Abby's part that I 100% hated, I didn't care for any of the side characters. I thought they were all annoying. Even though
it's the same thing with the dad.
Yeah, I'm like, even though they died, still, I'm just like, Owen, I do not care about our relationship, bro.
Because they're
You are
already
an awful
fucking
person.
dead!
No, I just hated all the side characters' personalities in general. I thought they were all annoying. Besides Lev, I actually liked Lev, and like
Lev
because
Lev is developed, but the rest of the side characters, you're developing after they're dead.
Yeah,
At
but
which point, why do you subconsciously you're not going to give a shit about any of them because they're already dead. Already dead. Whoa! Oh no! I feel bad about killing the side characters. No, I don't.
No, I don't. Yeah,
I really don't. I killed them for my own justifiable cause. I was the Abby in this situation.
Yeah.
I had my justifiable reason. I wanted them dead, and I fucking murdered them. Happily so, as well. I'm so glad that I did live stream all of that. Probably would have went to a mental hospital at some point. Oh, okay. Oh, I did have some fun, though. I did have some fun in that game. Oh, God.
So, The Last of Us 2 is like a 7, or 8 if you want to be generous. Like, it's one of those two ratings.
Nah, 7
in my
is generous enough.
I don't think it's a 6.
If 7 was me being generous in that video, I'm not gonna lie.
I mean, I think it is a 7, but like...
Because mechanically and visually, the game is awesome, and for like the first 3 hours of the game, it's pretty chill, pretty like the first game, and it's pretty good. And then just goes downhill.
Yeah, I can respect anybody giving it a 6 to an 8, but if you give it a 9... Dream, I do not agree with you giving it anything above a 9, dude. Anything 9 or above, no way.
No,
and I don't agree with a 5 or below either. I think that's too harsh.
No, Dream disagreed with me that Tommy was just a different fucking character in this game.
I disagree.
He is.
Yeah, 100%.
You disagreed with me.
100%.
No, because I was like, 100%. He was such a dick by the end of the game. Like
he was.
And he was never that much of a dick in the first game. No matter how bad things got, he still kept his composure because he grew mature over those years of the apocalypse.
Yeah, I will say by the end of the game, Tommy is just a different dude.
Yeah, but Dream kept laughing at me. We were playing Borderlands 3, and Dream kept laughing at me. I'm like, his brother's dead, dude. And I'm like, yeah, but he was never this much of a dick.
Nah,
yeah, I mean, like,
if it wasn't
and also
for him, Ellie would have never went to go back to try to fucking kill her.
Yeah, and also, it's like,
I would have been totally happy with that ending.
No, but also, if I'm Ellie, I'm like, Tommy, if you want this so bad, go do it your fucking self.
Yeah.
You know where she is, go.
Yeah, don't fucking stress me to do it. I have a wife and kid now. I mean, and so do you, and like, well, I don't, did Tommy
He
ever
doesn't have
kids?
a kid.
I don't, yeah.
No.
Not
so
confirmed.
I was like, Tommy, you have a wife as well, but if you're so fucking upset about it, why don't you fucking do it? It's your brother. You actually have a blood tie to him. Ellie doesn't. Ellie has a girlfriend, wife, whatever thing by the end of the game now, and a kid, and a nice farm with cattle and shit. Like, literally was doing perfectly fine before Tommy showed up.
Yep.
Besides, like, her few PTSD episodes here and there.
Yeah.
But besides that, was perfectly fine where she was. And would have been fine.
I will say, besides Gina, I thought all of Ellie's side characters were useless. Jesse, I thought was useless to the story. Besides giving Dina the baby, like, when he died, I was like, well, alright, he's dead.
I was only kind of sad because, like, I liked his character.
I thought he was boring.
Well, yeah, personally. He's a boring character, but, like, I don't know, he was just so charming that I was like, yeah, I like him.
Oh, yeah, I didn't mind him.
Whenever he died, I was like, no! And then I forgot he existed by the end of the game.
Exactly. Yeah, like, when he died, I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, sad, well, but then, like, afterwards, I was like, well, shit.
And the disrespect.
I straight up thought that Tommy was fucking dead, by the way.
Also, yes.
Like, after the theater. Because I swear to God, I thought she shot... Well, because I think that the whole thing is, I think she shot him in the back.
She shot him in the leg.
It was not the leg.
It was the back, because she had her foot on his back, and then shot.
I thought it was the like right to the right of his like. I don't think it was his head, but it was like near like his eye, like the really side of his eye.
Yeah, it was. But like, I thought she straight up just fucking put a bullet in the back of his head.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because
Tommy,
that's what the blood looked like.
Yeah, if we're being 100% honest here, Tommy probably should be dead. Like, in real life, no one's gonna miss that shot.
Well,
the game
in
really
that
wasn't
sense, Joel would have been
specific.
dead after he fell on that beam as well.
Technically, yes.
None of this shit would have happened
Shit.
if extreme injuries weren't possible in the Last of Us universe, which they are, because Ellie got stabbed at the end of the game, hung there for God knows how many hours later, with still internally, decides to fight an entire camp, successfully does so, only to just fucking like crumble to her knees at like Abby. I mean, extreme injury recoveries are possible in the Last of Us universe, and you cannot convince me otherwise.
This is kind of off topic, but what do you think was the best season in Last of Us 1? Remember how like they divided the game into the 4 seasons?
What's the last season?
I like
Fall?
Spring.
Oh, spring.
Technically summer, but it's spring.
Yeah.
Because like at the very end of the game, I think it's starting to go into summer.
Yeah, I'm saying winter all the way, by the way. That's my pick. I think winter's the best one. It's crazy, because I think winter, the end of winter, if the game would have ended, it would have been fine. I think Last of Us could have ended at winter. It wouldn't have really made sense, but it could still make sense, if you get me.
Yeah.
Like, the story wouldn't have been complete, but, like, winter as a whole could have been, like, a short film. Like, if you just played, if you played from winter and on, that whole season could have been, like, a short film.
Yeah, because you really didn't need much context. Like,
no.
if you made Joel Ellie's dad...
Exactly, it could be a short film.
That entire winter section could have just been a film.
Yep. And that's why when it ends, I think Last of Us could have actually ended there. It wouldn't have really made sense, but, like, if you ended it there, I would have been like, oh, it's over?
Well, no, because you still would have had to made it to the fireplace.
Yeah. That
could have been part 2.
Yeah. That could have been,
but
been still.
part 2. They could have ended it at winter, and then just somehow find how to sprinkle in more seasons. Yeah. Figure out more content between the winter and the spring.
I actually think Last of Us 2 should have been,
I
think Last
say,
of Us 2... Sorry,
right, I want to say right as they leave the city of Boston, was my favorite time frame, with Henry and all that. I think that was my favorite time. The one with Bill, Henry, and just everything. I think that was just what I remember The Last of Us being right there. Winter was really good, and spring looked really pretty, but I don't know.
I think Last of Us 2 should have been. Sorry to cut you off, Zambi, but I think Last of Us 2 should have been a little bit of it should have just been chilling, at that place, getting into the characters. What I think should have happened is I think, the two people that you fight through the whole game. Yeah, I feel like we should have just got raided or something like that. Or even, on a patrol or something, Joel died by somebody sneaking up on him, like those clans. And, Ellie just got revenge on the clan themselves. I thought that would have been cool. Or, they have to go somewhere, Ellie and Joel together, and Joel somehow dies, and Ellie has to fend for herself in the wild. I think that would have been cool. Because how they advertised the game was definitely not how the game was. Oh, they advertised the game exactly.
I can't remember if Dream disagreed with me on that or at all, but the fucking commercials were bullshit. Because
are they really going to say?
Because certain scenes can't exist because they swap the models for the scenes. There's a scene where Ellie's 15 or 16. And
are they really going to say there's flashbacks in the game? You know what I'm saying? Are they going to really say Joel dies, and then
Well, no, but they don't have to. I mean,
well, no, but they blatantly fucking lied to you. They blatantly lied that Joel was going to be in the game longer than he was, because it shows him in a section of the game where Joel has been fucking dead for weeks now, in terms of the story's canon. Like that scene where fucking Jesse comes up behind Ellie and like puts his hand on their shoulder. In the trailer, that was Joel. And that entire scene was animated right then and there. That was just a blatant fucking lie to the consumer that Joel was going to be in the game longer than he was.
Yeah, that's true.
See, the first trailer, the first teaser that came out in 2016 was fine because it didn't confirm nor deny that Joel was still dead or alive. Joel was in the trailer, but he wasn't confirmed as anything.
Yeah. By the way, why would they put the dancing scene of that game at, like, the end? Like, what was the point of that?
The dancing scene?
Yeah, when Ellie and Dina first kiss. Yeah. Why would they put, like, that near the end? I never really got the placement of that cutscene in the game.
The end? That cutscene?
Yeah, like... It's near the end of the game.
It's towards the Is it not towards the beginning?
No, there's just subtle references to it.
Oh, yeah, I was about to say, I was like, that shit happened before the game took place.
Yeah. No. I'm saying, like, when you see the cutscene fully, I think it's after, after Abby's whole boss fight with Ellie. I think it's after that. And I'm like, why is it showing me this now? No, it's right before the ending cutscene, after Ellie doesn't kill Abby. It's, like, right there. I'm like, why are you showing this to me? Like, I don't care.
Well, because it's just to make you fucking... Well, because it's not only Neil Druckmann's shitty writing, it's also just, like, the fucking... whatchamacallit? Like, enhancing Joel's moment at the end. Where, like... Ellie didn't fully accept... Like, didn't fully agree with his choice, but isn't mad at him either.
Yeah. Also...
It's just something to set. It was something to attempt to send off Joel as like without like being totally disrespectful. Which the game was totally disrespectful to Joel the entire time. That whole game is just a disrespect on Joel and Ellie as like characters. Just a complete shit on both characters. Oh, you like how The Last of Us 1 ended? Yeah, no, fuck you. We're gonna completely shit on those characters that you grew to love.
Yeah.
That was that entire game's plot. Because it just fucks up every character from the original game. Tommy's just a dick the entire time. Joel learns his fucking mistakes in the first one, or doesn't remember anything from the fucking first game, apparently. Not only in the sense of giving out his real fucking name like an idiot, but in terms of when he's talking about fucking Pittsburgh, and that scene, they're supposed to be in a truck, but they're walking to the bridge.
I mean,
so he completely just fucking forgets everything.
I still think him giving out his name is in character of Joel, because he hasn't
It's not, Beta. Because think about it.
He hasn't been on edge for, like, what, 5 years? Why would he be on edge after all these years if he's not used to it?
Because it's still the fucking apocalypse!
Think about it, Beta. When they're driving in the car on the highway, they encounter that guy that's stabbed. Exactly.
Well, yeah, again. That was before... Okay, whatever.
He's like, you can't trust anybody.
Hard disagree.
He's like, you can't trust anybody. And then runs the guy over and turns out it's a raid. Would you really give out your name to somebody that you don't know yet?
Even he has that experience, but like let's go with Beta's thing that like he wouldn't be as on edge. Which you're right, he wouldn't be on as edge, but he wouldn't be so fucking stupid to give out his name immediately, because just like how we saw whenever Joel and Ellie first approached Tommy's settlement, they were ready to fucking shoot them dead. Not only because they've been raided several times, but because it's still the apocalypse. You still can't just trust people automatically. So they would have probably gave them fake aliases, got them into the settlement, and then started getting them comfortable in, and then it would have probably been known. They wouldn't just give their name to strangers passing by. Because Abby didn't even want to go to the settlement. They invited them, but they were like, nah, we're just passing through. So Joel would have had no reason to give out his name. And it wasn't even really Joel's fault. It was Tommy's stupid-ass fault. Because Tommy also forgot everything from the first game. Because Tommy's like, yeah, I'm Tommy, and this is my brother. And then he's like, Joel. Like, he's like, God damn it, Tommy. God damn it.
Because think about it. First game acts like nothing happened because look at the scene in the dam. Near the end of the game when they visit the settlement, okay, dude? They had their guns aimed down on Joel and Ellie, alright?
Well, you're talking about the end of the game. They still have
Exactly.
defenses, though. And they're still going on
Uh-huh.
patrol. Not only looking for
No,
people, but handling
look
the
at-
infected of around it.
Think about it. The first game, they have their guns aimed at Ellie and Joel. They don't know who they are, alright? And then
Until
boom,
Tommy agrees.
till Tommy pokes his hat on. He's like, "That's my goddamn brother." Tommy almost blasted his own brother's head off.
Joel and Tommy were both like just extremely naive in the second one, and there's no reason other than in order for the plot to fucking work. Also, it's so convenient that Abby just happens to stumble on Joel and Ellie in the middle of a snowstorm.
I mean, that's every single story. Every story has to be convenient somehow.
Yeah, but I think some of the shit in the game is a bit too convenient.
Conveniently, Joel saves Abby when she's getting chased by a horde, which is conveniently also chasing Joel and Tommy.
Yeah, which they also conveniently give out their names, which they've shown no record of doing before to strangers. They didn't even have guns out. Like, at least with Henry and Sam.
Joel almost killed him.
Joel didn't even say the name. Ellie did. Joel has never given out his real name. It's always somebody else fucking him over. Holy shit, remember that? Joel didn't even want to say a fucking word.
He didn't even say anything.
The only thing he said was, "Sorry for almost killing you back there." And he didn't even really start to warm up to Henry until they got to the radio base and nobody showed up and they were talking about Harley Harley motorcycles.
It's funny because Joel almost kills him, and then Ellie comes in. Oh yeah, this is Joel, by the way.
Yeah, and then I feel like with Henry killing himself, Joel would have just never want to open up to like any stranger again.
Oh yeah.
Except, I don't know, like, it'll just take him a longer adjustment period than what the adjustment period for him and Abby was. Fuck.
Well, that was probably 5 years, honestly. It was 5 years, around there.
I still don't think that takes the edge off him, though. That's why I disagree with it so hard. Is there's just some shit you just don't forget. Especially survival instincts like that. Which Joel has shown that he's always been very smart at, even before the apocalypse. He still didn't want to trust anybody.
Yeah.
Joel has always been fucking paranoid.
Exactly. Look at this.
That's why. Remember when Tommy was giving him all that shit for all that he put him through during the apocalypse? I had nothing but goddamn nightmares from those times. Joel has always been paranoid.
Joel makes Ellie wear a mask, even though she's immune, because he doesn't want anybody to catch her ass.
Well, I mean, also, Abby just didn't shoot him on sight, so... And then they did survive a horde together, so, I mean...
Abby could have shot him on sight, because Abby was fucking dying.
Yeah.
Joel saved her.
She didn't even know that was Joel until they got to the actual house.
Yeah, well, also, Joel probably didn't think, oh, she's gonna kill me if I give out my name.
He was probably thinking that, actually.
Because look at the stance. Look at his stance during that cutscene. He could tell something was off a little bit.
Yeah, he's looking around the entire... He goes, this is a lot of fucking people. He's really paranoid, while Tommy's going way more casually than he is.
Exactly, Tommy's over here making himself relax. Oh yeah, I'm Tommy, this is my brother.
God, I want to ask Troy how he felt during that scene. Just how they fucking just did his character dirty like that.
I think he likes the game, but I think I remember him saying that he didn't really like the direction.
Yeah. Which I think is respectable. Well, I mean, he also. I mean, how
But
much can you really say about a game that you're in? Even like if you're in a really shitty thing, you like have some sort of natural defense mechanism. I mean, like, if you're in something like, bro, this movie was fucking awful. And it's like, I was in that movie. There's only like so much you can say before like an NDA kicks in. More likely than not, there's no fucking way that like Troy, and some of the other actors like Ashley Johnson didn't sign like an NDA about the game. And then I think depending on how many years that NDA is going to last, I think is also a thing.
maybe he can't say anything right now because maybe he's still under the contract of Naughty Dog, so he doesn't really want to get fired just yet.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, I guess he could still get rehired. His most notorious role though for them was Joel though.
And then he played Sam in Uncharted 4.
Yeah, he also did that, and Sam's still alive.
Yeah, so. And Drake too.
He said he also really likes Neil, which I don't blame him because, like, after you get done with, like, yeah, because after you do a fucking video game masterpiece like that, it would be really hard not to like the guy, And then whenever you see him doing your fucking character the way you did, you're like, I understand it, man, but, like, I mean, really? That's how you're gonna send off the character? I don't know. I feel like there was a lot of weird shit. I also never liked the direction how they always wanted to make Ellie like the bad guy by like forcing you to kill dogs and shit. But like as Abby, you can only pet them. I always found like the game to be like super manipulative. And as a person with common knowledge, I don't like to be manipulated.
Well, I mean,
that's
like,
the thing that worries me, man.
Well, why would Abby kill the dogs if they're her own dogs? Ellie's fighting the dogs. I mean, of course she would kill them, and Abby wouldn't.
But yeah, you're right. But
Logically, you're right. But why put in the game like such an emphasis on Abby doesn't do this to dogs, but Ellie does? There's an entire scene where it couldn't. The scene in the game didn't have to exist. The whole where I can't even remember what that fucking dog's name was.
Right. Where Ellie.
The dog attacked Ellie, and Ellie straight up just had to fucking stab it, and then immediately have Abby start petting and playing with it. It's like that. Those scenes didn't need to be in the game, but it's just manipulating you to like her more.
I mean, Ellie's probably had to be, because if she goes into the aquarium and the dog's there, the dog's gonna find her after a while.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
but I'm saying that scene didn't have to be the way it was. Like, it didn't have to frame. The dog could have also just been somewhere else in the building. Like, it could have been in a locked room or something like that because of. I don't fucking know their living quarters. My point is, the scene where Ellie had to kill a dog didn't have to be framed the way it did. Like, where it's so obvious that you had to kill. You've been wasted 10 times, Beta.
What?
Beta XZ has been wasted 10 times. Like, it just didn't have to frame like that. And then immediately an Abby story. And you kill dogs as Abby, but it's never framed in the same light as Ellie does it. You know what I mean? It's just never the same light.
And
I just hated the manipulative bullshit. Just like how, like, fucking Abby's dad was a perfect saint that could do no wrong.
And look at Resident Evil 8, man. They're making Chris the bad guy.
Who?
Supposedly. You know Chris Zambi, the boulder punching in Resident Evil 8. Yeah. He's he's quote unquote the bad guy.
Even though he's built like a fucking beast.
They're manipulating us to make us think that they're the actual bad guy. Blah blah
Because
blah.
what's not fun about killing the protagonist of an older game that you loved?
I mean, why? I mean, we'll just have to see why he's a bad person.
He literally, in the first cutscene, he kidnaps Ethan, which is the main character of Resident Evil 7, and kills his wife.
Well, do we know why?
No, but that cutscene right there manipulates us to make him think that he... Because at the end of Resident Evil 7, spoiler alert, beta, this game's almost 4 years old now. Resident Evil 7, at the end of it, he's flying in a helicopter.
Dream, you got pretty angry at me whenever I spoiled GTA San Andreas for you back in 2016.
I don't care. But, literally, at the end of the game, it shows Chris flying in a helicopter that has the umbrella symbol on it.
Yeah. God damn it.
And then in Resident Evil 8, he kills Ethan's wife and then kidnaps him. And then throws him in this village.
Really know. Again,
I'm just saying,
don't know why yet.
Because it's Umbrella. But it's a manipulation tactic to make us think, you know.
Well, we know what Chris is like. Chris is a fucking good dude.
Exactly.
At least in the previous games, like, all he wants to do is save people. So if they're framing him the way he does, then like why the sudden character shift?
Exactly, manipulation tactic. Same thing goes with The Last of Us Part 2.
Unless like they show like why he developed into the character if he does. Like if he's just a dick now, then I mean, that's just shitty writing.
Maybe it's the boulder punching that ruined his, you know.
No, well he didn't hit it with his fucking head.
Maybe the shock waves, dude. Think about it.
I don't know. Maybe the fucking virus got him.
Nah, bro. Thanos. Thanos sent shockwaves through his brain.
He does have PTSD, so that could be affected by anything.
I guess. I don't know.
I don't know, but manipulation tactic.
I don't know. Shitty things just have to happen to Ethan though, because that's like his entire character.
Yeah, you're right. But all I'm getting at,
in general.
all I'm getting at is stupid ass manipulation tactic to make us think he's gonna be the bad guy in this game.
How I feel.
By the way, Dream, you gained 3 subscribers from this live stream.
Really?
That would be me. Yeah, one of them was me, for sure.
One of them was me, and then one of them was Dream Team. Bars.
Yeah. So,
wow, dude.
3 subscribers. Alright. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, Dream and I still disagree on The Last of Us Part 2. But, I mean...
But there is some stupid shit. There is some stupid shit to the game, but I still goddamn love it.
Dream, what is your opinion on it? What would you give it?
Probably... my opinion's changed on it. I was just happy the game finally got released and shit. You know... I was giving it a 10 out of 10, but...
I also believe that Dream's theory was to justify why he spent fucking so much money in the game. Because he bought it for him. He bought his copy, the digital deluxe. He bought the digital deluxe copy for your sister?
I bought the game twice as digital and physical, so I could get the steelbook case, and I bought it for my sister.
And that's only in your possession, and and then one of them went to your sister, right?
Uh huh.
And then what? And then he bought my copy of the game.
And then I bought your copy. Yep, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I think Last of Us 2 and Smash Brothers are the only 2 games that I got day one.
I've pre-ordered so many games.
Yeah, Dream actually did my pre-order for The Last of Us Part 2, and I played it the moment it was available to play.
Me and you were in the party together.
No, I don't think we were actually.
We were. Oh wait, I think I was watching your stream and you were watching my stream. I don't remember.
I don't know. Well, here I can actually check because I still have the footage.
I just know we're in communication with each other some way or another.
Oh, Beta left. That could have been his internet though.
Yeah.
Fucking hold up. YouTube, Zambi. Do I not?
Nah, I just left. Got tired. LOL.
Oh, okay.
Man, I wanted to show you the ray tracing on Resident Evil's Maiden demo to see what the PS5's power actually was like.
Yo, no, where is this? Because I used to have. Oh, I think it's in backup, and then if I go.
It's all good, Beta. If you're still in the stream, I gotta show you Resident Evil 8's the PS5's power with this Maiden demo. I'm almost done with the game, so this should be. I'm literally heading to the last section right now. I just gotta do this hospital.
Yeah,
section.
we weren't in a party.
I think we're.
Holy shit! I was so happy. Oh my god!
I was happy too. I think that's why I gave it such a high score.
I was so happy to play it. You can see the excitement on my face.
Hugh wasn't excited to play that game. Are you shitting me?
I wish I recorded a face cam the entire game.
It's a sequel to one of the greatest game, probably the greatest game ever made.
Because yo, Zambi, again, if you're ever down to record, I am down. All right, man. Yo, I wish I had face cam that entire time, because I bet I fucking $100 bet that as the game went on, I just looked angrier and angrier. I think as the game went on, I got more and more fed up with the bullshit.
I didn't even do commentary.
I have a full Let's Play that has no commentary for it, but I also have the commentary for all of the game. I remember I called you whenever I beat it, and then
you did.
I just complained. Yeah, when I complained, I was like, Dream, I'm so fucking upset. Since I bitched out today? Nah, man, I didn't bitch out. I was just not feeling funny.
Do you want to hear something sad,
You know what the worst part is? I got the Wii U hooked up. Yo, what's up?
Oh god, oh god. Resident Evil 3 remake is the last of... Oh god! It's the Last of Us Part 2 of the remakes, dude.
Everyone hates it?
Everybody hates this game.
How come?
Just kidding. Man. Breaks my heart. That game was not the greatest expectations.
I'm kind of sad that, you know, usually I don't try to follow popular opinions. It just so happens that my opinion falls within the popular opinion about the game. Because, like, Watch Dogs, universally hated, but I love that game. I don't think it's the best game ever fucking made. But whenever I play it, I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm playing Watch Dogs. I'm like, alright, I mean, it's a very cliche story, but at least it's a very tight cliche story.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you have, Beta. You played Resident Evil 7. But I hate Watch Dogs. That's a game I actually absolutely despise.
To be honest, I think there's worse games you could hate.
But I actually have an opinion because I actually played both of the games, so you know.
True. I haven't played Legion yet, but
I haven't played Legion yet either, so I can't say
I
if
also
that's
like Watch
garbage
Dogs. Yeah,
or not.
not the best game ever made, but definitely I don't think it's as bad. I think a lot of like Last of Us at least had, like, in my opinion, a justifiable reason why people were upset. Because, you know, their favorite character died. With Watch Dogs, though, a lot of the reason why people were upset was just because of, like, the E3 trailer. Of how it looked on the E3 trailer, and then how it actually looked. That was a lot of the game's complaint. I think they may have also teased some features, but I can't remember. Like, they said certain features would be in the game, but ended up not.
Yeah, RE7 something else. I love that game. But something else. Did bring back
I liked watching it.
It did bring back the survival horror aspect of Resident Evil, which needed to come back. But first person, I don't know how I feel about the first person.
You ever gonna play that horror game I wanted you to play? If you're talking about on stream, I have no clue. But if I wanted to play it on my off time, I could. I have Borderlands 2 downloaded on my PC, and I've yet to play it.
It's the goddamn horror game. I feel like you guys are saying that to not have me hear that shit.
Do what?
You guys are saying, are you gonna play that horror game I was telling you about, acting like it's, you know, like you don't want me to hear it.
Oh, do you want to know what it is? It's Cry of Fear.
God.
But the thing,
that game.
You wouldn't be able to play it.
No, it's on PC only.
Yeah, because it's on PC. That's why he was asking me if I'm gonna play it.
Exactly. I know. Like you guys were saying it like you didn't want me to know what that shit was.
I'm just sure that you didn't want to type it all out.
Yeah, I got you.
Shit. Resident Evil 7 was also a really fucked up story. Yeah, I didn't have much of a problem with that being a fucked up story.
It's literally a family that gets taken over by this little girl, and then they end up becoming cannibals, kidnapping people, killing their ass.
Yeah, that was a really fucked up story.
It was, man.
It I don't know. Because I don't know. I guess since the Resident Evil universe is just naturally weird,
effed up.
Preferably
yeah.
Zombie, but it's up to you. Yeah, true. I don't know. I don't know if I'll ever stream it. That's because the thing is, it's like because I've never played the game before, so I don't know. Like I'd just be really shit at it, and then like me trying to come up with commentary while I'm trying to pay attention to the game. It's not a good combo usually. That's usually why I only stream games I've played before. Last of Us Part 2 is an exception. That was the first and only game I played through completely blind and recorded it all. I don't know how Let's Players do it, dude. I don't know how they do it.
The only game I did that with was Resident Evil 3. And The Last of Us.
Let's Play of fucking... No, you made a Let's Play of fucking, Oh, you mean Completely Blind?
Yeah. Completely blind.
I can do both pretty easily, personally. I could probably do it. It's just that I think my commentary's shit when I know I'm being recorded. Like, because I'm trying to pay attention to the game. And so I get super immersed, and I just go quiet because I'm immersed in the world. But whenever I play the game, I'm like, I can crack jokes about shit because, like, now I'm not super intrigued in it. Now I'm like, okay, now I can make fun of the story. Like The Last of Us Part 2. I didn't give my opinion of that game until I completed it all the way through. Because I was really hoping it could have changed my opinion. And then it didn't. And then I was upset. And then I cried about it to Dream. Jeez, Last of Us Part 2 fucking sucks. Wall Dream's over here like, oh yeah? I'm like, yeah. Remember your Let's Play of Batman Arkham Origins?
No, that's a classic.
I fucking recorded it like on a cam. Did you know that's how I made Let's Plays back in the day?
Are you talking about me
God,
or you?
Me. I don't have footage of it anymore because, you know, I hated my voice. But I propped up my mom's camera on, like... I propped it up on, like, laundry. And then pointed it at this... It was a tiny, like, 22... Not even, like, 22 inch. It was maybe, like, a 17-inch TV. Like, fucking tiny TV, by the way. And it's only 720p. And I recorded me playing The Wind Waker on it.
I don't mean to complain, but this game drives me nuts, sorry.
And I don't think that camera had a microphone. So there was not even fucking audio to it. I also recorded Let's Plays on VHS tapes. And I have footage of me recently trying it again, but I don't know if those tapes are still available. They could have gotten lost over the years. But there were Let's Plays of, like, Ocarina of Time on VHS from yours truly. Can you fucking believe that shit? There's a fucking VHS tape out somewhere in the world that has a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time. But by the way, I'm loosely throwing out the term Let's Play because it was like I had no idea what the fuck I was doing in the game. I just found out that you could record on VHS tapes. Because, you know, everyone thought you could only use VHS tapes for, like, TV and shit, right? You know, like, movies and stuff like that. But I found out, I was like, well, why couldn't I do that with my games? I mean, it has a yellow and white input. So why wouldn't I be able to, you know, have my game console go through it, put in a blank VHS, and then record on a VHS tape? So there's a Let's Play of Ocarina of Time out in the world somewhere on VHS from yours truly. And I think that's awesome. Imagine that, dude. Imagine that. Oh, God, I loved Twilight Princess. Twilight Princess just had a fucking Bonner theme. I think Beta's the one that said, huh?
Do you know
what?
What,
say, Dream?
do you know what breaks my heart? Resident Evil 2 remake is already 2 years old.
Oh yeah, 2018.
2019. It's 2021. Yeah, it came out in January of 2019. Yeah.
Shit, I felt like it was older than that.
Nah.
Weirdly enough.
Weird.
Like I thought the game was new, but I didn't think it was that new. I thought it would have been 2018.
Oh shit.
Yeah, evil. Oh yeah, Resident Evil 2 is a 2019 survival horror game. January 25th. Maybe that's why I confused 2018.
Yeah, it came out literally January of 2019, so like the beginning of the year,
Yeah.
obviously, no shit, but...
Resident Evil came out in 2002, which makes the game 18 years old, almost 19 years old. This year, it will be 19.
The fun fact, the original Resident Evil came out in 1998.
1998.
Yeah. So the game is going to be... But the remake came out in 2002. That's why the remake... That's why the remake on the PlayStation 4 is a little bit higher in gigabytes, is because they fixed all the problems that they had on the GameCube version of the game. Like every time there would be it was like a remake of the... It was a remaster of the remake.
Yeah. Resident Evil is a survivor horror video game developed by Capcom Productions Studio 4 and published by Capcom, released for the GameCube video console in 2002. It was a remake of the 1996 PlayStation game Resident Evil. Yep. 1996 PlayStation game Resident Evil, the first installment in the Resident Evil video game series. Initial release date March 22nd, 2002. Shit. This month, it will be 19 years old.
Holy shit.
Yeah. This shit's crazy.
I was 1 when the remake came out.
I wasn't even born!
I was a year old, dude. Holy shit.
I wasn't even born.
I feel old.
How am I having such a hard time? How? How am I having such a hard time with this?
And then this shitty ass game almost came out a year ago in April.
I won't be born for another 5 months in terms of Resident Evil. I won't be born for another 5 months. That's fucking crazy to think about.
When I was born, the original Resident Evil game was already 5 years old.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I'm as old as Wind Waker too, because I believe Wind Waker came out in 2002. Oops, Wind Waker. December 13th, 2002. Yeah, I'm older. Wait, I'm older than Wind Waker. This game came out in December? Wow. Such a weird time to release a video game. No, not. I take that back. December time, Christmas. Okay, yeah, that. Wow. So I'm older than Wind Waker. I think Mario Sunshine also came out in 2002. Yep. In that game, July 19th, 2002. So Mario Sunshine's older than me. Apparently the game is 16 and a half hours long.
BRB.
Alright. I want to look up, wait, The Last of Us. The Last of Us Part 2. Does this tell me how long the game is? No. But it says the release date, June 19th, 2020. Yep. I remember that. Oh, what's another game? Kind of surprised by. I think the beta was the one that said Dragon Ball Z Kakarot personally looked boring. Don't quote me on that, but I think that beta said that to me. And I had fun with the game, like the 40, I think 50 something hours I got out of it. I enjoyed it. Ugh. Might as well watch. Oh my god. God fucking damn it, Dream. Just. Oh my god, it's fucking TikToks, dude. There's something else. That's all I gotta tell you. Oh god. I'm just gonna have to text the man.
Alright, see you later, Resident Evil fan club stream. I got a dip. Peace out, everybody. Alright.
Beta, you still here? In the game stream? You still here in the stream, Beta? Nice cat. Sorry, chat. A little bit slacking. I'm sorry. I think it's. And then mid. Sorry, guys. Hold on. I'm ordering food. Sorry. BRB again. Sorry. Sorry, chat. Let's do this thing. Let's beat this game. Sorry, I'm loading the stream back up. Sorry, chat. Yeah, nobody's here. I can. Sorry, chat. Why does it seem very quiet though? It seems very loud.
Power sources remaining.
Go ahead! I'm gonna put you right back on your ass.
unbelievable.
Opening compartment.
Now we're talking.
Power
Go
sources
ahead!
remaining.
I'm gonna put you right back on your ass. You think I don't know how to fuck you up?
All power sources
I am
activated.
sick of your
Powering
shit!
up.
Easiest boss fight in the game, no doubt.
Come on! Next time, take the fucking hit!
I just wanted to watch that cutscene because it's pretty badass.
Get away with that vaccine. Carlos managed to stop him. I can still catch him. Oh no. Carlos!
Jill, you alright?
Not it. Pretty good game. Three deaths. Alright, that's the end of Resident Evil 3. I'll see you guys in a little bit with Resident Evil 4 maybe. Gang gang. Actually, Beta, since you're here, I'm actually going to show you the power of the PS5 with the demo for RE8. I'm going to hurry and go do that real quick. So see you there in a couple of seconds.